Good day, everybody. We're just going for a walk up the street here, and we're gonna gawk like everybody else that's been gawking. So this lot you see that's empty used to be just like that.
Do you ever see any survey markers?
They just came and took trees down. And all that's left is a huge pile of trees. They've got survey things. There's a helicopter.
Must be where they're going to build a house.
Yeah.
Wish I had my big binoculars. Have a look at that helicopter.
So this is what they do when they're going to put a house in. They just take everything down to the dirt. And that's where the goes down. This where it dips here, that goes down to that creek.
Now I have these silly thoughts like it'd be a good idea to go in and do a tree survey and then be sure that you save all of the valuable trees or the nut trees or fruit trees. But anymore with new construction, they just completely clear the lot. There's not a green thing left standing.
No.
I think if something green were to pop up, they'd run over there and cut it as soon as they could.
Yeah. Just thought I'd come out and see if I could get that fellow on video, if he'll land again. Come on. This bush, I don't know what it's called, but the bees and the butterflies are on it constantly. If the sun is shining, they're out here. These great big bumblebees. And did y'all know that bumblebees are almost on the endangered species list? And that we should be doing everything we can? Because without the bees, you guys, you won't have food. Bees are pollinators. And if a plant doesn't get pollinated, it does not provide fruit, which means no food for you. So do all you can for your bees and butterflies. If we don't take care of all of our little creatures, they do so much for us. And the bee will only hurt you if you hurt him. See how they just work it and work it? Just so amazing. I don't know if you can hear all the buzzing. There's so many bees on here. Okay. I walked up here to check the logs to see if we had any new fungus growing, and found this little round fungus. It's just that little red piece there. I can't seem to zoom in. My camera's been acting up. And then there's this thing here. This is Callie, aren't you? But see, this log, I call downed logs nursery logs because baby plants, fungus comes up on it, and then this really cool moss is on it. It provides shade for the felines. She brought me a frog earlier. Wish she wouldn't catch the frogs. And I wish the poison ivy would die back so I'd quit breaking out. But I'm not seeing any fungus. But just chit chat with you, and I'm sorry if it's shaky. My potted plants didn't do very well. It's just too much rain, and they never dried out any. My little zinnia volunteers putting on a pretty show here. Was gonna dig that one up and put him over in, but it's getting kind of late. They're not gonna stay good much longer. These enjoyed being transplanted, this pretty pink one. So yeah, I think it's older than that. If it can be started back up, because we ran out of fuel oil, and Scott just went, because we didn't want to buy another 150 gallons worth of fuel oil and have it just sit here at the time. So we just bought, you know, diesel and put it in there, but then we could not get the furnace to come back on. So we got to get him out. Scott said get him out, and if it can be put, you know, fixed to come on, then we'll order fuel oil. But we're not going to order fuel oil until we're, you know, sure the furnace will still work. Look how dense the woods are. You cannot see down to the creek at all anymore. Oh, and at the beginning of this video, you're going to see where we videotaped. You've already seen it, but where we videotaped where they cleared that lot up above us. Well, they've been served cease and desist papers because they did not protect the waterways. They didn't put up the cloth to keep the runoff from going into this little creek down here. And see, that lot that they cleared is up that way. It's so nice down here. That fig is sticky. See, I'd like to clear the scraggly trees out and get rid of all the scragglies here and just keep the large cedar tree that's there. But I think about doing stuff like that, and then I think to myself, but it's not my property. See, what I'm thinking is if we could open that up a little bit, we could sit on the porch and we could look all the way down into the woods, and we could see the deer that walk through and all that. But I don't know. One day, and she's still with me. Look, she's my little shadow, aren't you? You my shadow? Callie? You good girl? She said, are we going up to the house? Sometimes she gets between me and the woods, like there's something in the woods that she doesn't want me to get near. You coming? So anyway, this is the back of the little house. Y'all have seen it before. And that whole end down there is nothing but porch, and it used to have screen in it, and it was really nice to go out there at night. Not so much nice since the screen was taken down for the painting. Scott and I guess, need to work at getting screen back up. I really hate to hang screen. Ugh. The gum trees are lifting the driveway. This gets exciting if you try to come down the driveway too fast. So, that's what's growing and blooming and doing here at the little house. And there's another bumblebee. Oh, he moved out of my shot before I got over there. Sorry, guys. That's all right. Okay, I'm going to go in and try to get this edited and up before Lisa goes on. Oh, okay, now if you're squeamish, don't watch this part. Turn it off now. There she is, just a little fellow. It's just a garden spider, doing her job, catching bugs. Y'all have a good afternoon and evening, and I will try to do a video for tomorrow.